Welcome back. Let's now cut across live to pictures coming in from Udhampur of Martyred Captain Tushar Mahajan, who died fighting terrorists in Pampore in the encounter which is raging on even now. 45 hours later, the gunfight is still on. This is Udhampur, where the native town of Captain Tushar Mahajan. The last tributes are being you can see there, these are members of the family, relatives, as well as army personnel who are gathered there. After this, he will be taken to his native town for the last rites. Let's go across to Gaurav Sawant, who joins us with all the latest. Gaurav, as we were discussing earlier, there is definitely sadness as far as family members are concerned, because it's understandable. They have lost a young member of their family. But at the same time, both in the case of Captain Pawan Kumar as well as Captain Tushar Mahajan, there is a feeling that the family reiterates again and again. That's the mother breaking down there, Gaurav.
There is a sense of immense pain, but there is also immense patriotism, that fact that they've made the supreme sacrifice for this country. Now, Captain Tushar Mahajan was the son of the soil, born, brought up in Udhampur, son of a school teacher, and when he was, when he was a young boy, his father, a school teacher, said that terrorism was at its peak, and this youngster would hear stories about terrorist operations, and at that point of time he would say, I will grow up and I will be an army officer and I will kill terrorists. And that is exactly what he did. He lived his dream. He joined the army, and that to the elite special forces, 9 para special forces, the bravest of the brave. And he was posted in Kupwara in North Kashmir and specially handpicked for this task in Pampore, where a building intervention was required. He was specially tasked for this operation. And once again, Sanket, as you well know, these brave young boys of the army, you and I have such close friends in the army at this, who are in the fighting forge, and they tell us that their only task is to ensure that the army and the country wins and terrorists are killed. That's exactly what Captain Tushar Mahajan did. He lived his dream for India.
Absolutely, very, very disturbing scenes that one can see. A mother breaking down, inconsolable at this moment, now being taken away by members of the Indian Army. But Gaurav, a word about the encounter itself. It's 45 hours and the encounter is still on.
This is a very, very difficult operation. It is one of the most difficult operations because, one, the number of terrorists is only assumed. Two, they are in a built-up place. They are in different buildings. They were in different buildings in a compound which is spread over 15 acres. The terrorists had the advantage. They were firing at the security forces. What was initially thought to be an ambush of a CRPF convoy on the road, ultimately it appears is a much bigger and a sinister plot. These terrorists have more weapons and ammunition that was initially suspected, and that is why the army is moving with utmost caution. It could take more time. General Dua, the co-commander, time is not of essence. We have to ensure, the army has to ensure no more lives are lost as these terrorists are neutralized. They could be 3, they could be 4, they could be more. That will be known only once the operation is over. But from what we've been told, 80% of that compound has now been cleared. The terrorists appear to be confined just in one building. Now there are about 70 rooms, 50 rooms, 20 toilets, cafeterias, storerooms. So there's a room-to-room intervention that is on to ensure that these terrorists are eliminated and this area is declared safe once again, Sanket.
Gaurav Sawant, thanks very much for joining us. This picture is something which is going to leave a lot of people emotional. That's a mother of Captain Tushar Mahajan.
अभी यहाँ पे किस तरह का रंगीन समारोह जो है वो हो गया है और उनकी माँ जो है वो यहाँ पे मौजूद है। लगातार इस समय जो है वो इनकाउंटर जो है वो जारी है और यहाँ पे फैमिली जो है वो उधमपुर में यहाँ पे की जा रही है। जो हमारी यहाँ पे तुषार महाजन
Sources are saying that prima facie it appears that DU Professor S.A.R. Gilani encouraged anti-India slogan shouting. The statement of another professor, Ali Javed, points to two things. Gilani lied about the nature of debate and